The age-old question, is it a good time to buy a home right now in Rancho Mirage, California? Well, today you're going to find out. We're going to look at some real market data, and that data is going to help us determine that question. My name is Tommy Jordan, your Palm Springs area realtor. Before we get started, you know what to do. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in learning about the Palm Springs area on a weekly basis. Come on, you got to do it. So here we go. We're using my market report. This is data that comes from the MLS, and then I have this software that analyzes it and puts it in these really great reports so we could make videos like this and determine if you should sell or if you should buy, okay? Because this video could actually be great for people looking to list their home as well. So you could accurately know, hey, what's the market doing? And if you want to get access to these reports, you could find them down below. Subscribe to them. You could get weekly reports. Don't worry, I won't bother you. But you could, be in the know yourself, okay? And it's free, so why not? So we're going to first look at condos, and then we're going to look at houses. So I thought this video would be good to break it up by looking at detached homes and attached homes, so you could see how both segments of the market are performing. So right now, at the time of filming, the median list price is $560,000. I just wanted to say, if you're watching this video years from now and this data is different, it still is actually a good idea to watch this video all the way through so you could see how I interpret the data, and that will help you make sense of the data that you're looking at, even if it's very different. So median list price, $560,000. The median's great, as I've said in my videos, because it gets rid of some of the outliers that are really high or really low, and we could get a more accurate picture of the market. Okay, new listings, they're coming on $30,000 higher at $599 per square foot, you could see. And then median days on the market around 77 days. Okay, so over 2 months. 35% of homes are having a price decrease. That is a big number right there. And that's something you need to be paying attention to as a buyer, especially if you're looking to get good deals. That the higher this number goes with price decreases, the better, okay? And you can see only 1% of homes have had price increases. 22% of people actually relisted, probably because now sellers that I'm working with, they're having to, some of them have to relist. I give my clients the honest truth up front, but a lot of realtors are afraid to tell them, hey, the market's wildly different than it was years ago when the global sickness was going around, okay? Now you have to be very realistic because you're not going to get multiple offers, okay? Your home could sit 77 days before it actually sells, okay? So that's why we're seeing such a, big number relisting, okay? And market action 29. Right now, it's on the cusp of being a buyer's or seller's market. So it's right there in the middle. But in any market, it could be a buyer's market if you know how to find good deals. And that's something we could get into later in this video. So this is a great chart because you could see a better picture of median list price. And you could see right around COVID, 2021, 22, prices were just going sky high because there was more demand for homes than there was a supply of homes. So supply and demand, prices went up. Now that demand has tapered with higher interest rates, okay? There's less buyers out, and, inventory of homes is slowly increasing with more and more sellers having to move. Even if they have 2-3% interest rates, 30-year mortgages with that are fixed, if life happens, you don't want a divorce, or you lose your job, or you want to move to be back by kids, or you don't need your vacation home anymore, lots of reasons, even if you have that good interest rate, you have to sell. So you could see the median list price has been, for the last few years, it's gone down, it's gone up a little, but now you could see we are on the decline. Another good metric is properties with price decreases. So you could see during COVID, nobody was decreasing the price of their home because there were so many buyers. And then now the last few years, more properties have been having a price decrease. Now this is actually some positive information. Because you could see, last year, it was, and this is right, and this makes sense because during the season, the numbers will change a little because there's more people in town, especially in a place like Rancho Mirage. It's all snowbirds and retirees. So you see days on market start to really go down around November, December, January because more buyers are in town. And then summertime, it tends to go up because a lot of people don't want to be in 115-degree weather. So this is a good sign that, in a way, prices are the average home with decreases, it's decreasing. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, if we look at market segments, you could see on the high end side, it's around 84 days. Right in sort of the middle, it's 49 days. So that's going pretty quick. And then on the lower side, it could be around 105 days on market. So this is good data for you as a buyer to know, hey, is it a good time to buy? And I would tell you, when you start seeing median days on market for condos, because we're looking at detached homes next, when you start seeing it at 77 days, it's almost, and by the way, you get a lot of homes that are maybe 3 or 4 months. That enables you as a buyer to come with more aggressive offers because that home's been sitting there. It's stale, especially if it's above the normal number, 77. Like, you'd be surprised sellers what they're willing to do to sell their property because they have carrying cost, right? Especially a lot of these are second homes. And when it's just sitting there and they're not even using it, it needs to go. So now we're going to look at detached homes, okay? So the median list price actually right now of Rancho Mirage is around 1.2. Now, this could be different looking at different reports, but this is real-time market profile data. So this is going to be even quicker than some of the data you even get on any of the other home shopping websites, okay? So you could see the median price of new listings is around 1.3 million. So $100,000 over what they're actually selling at. And we're at a slight seller's advantage. It's right there on the cusp. Average days on market, let's not look at that. Let's look at median days on market. Median days on market are 56. So it's interesting with a city like Rancho Mirage for detached homes, you're still seeing some demand, okay? You're still having price decreases at 32% of homes with price decreases, but less people are relisting at 15%, but very interesting. But let's see the overall trend. Same thing with COVID, okay? Prices were going down before COVID and then they just shot up. And now we see it's either flattening or it's on a downward trend. So we're not quite at this little trough or valley we have in November 2023. That actually, more homes were having price decreases around last year around this time. So that's actually a very good sign because with the economy, all the uncertainty, election, there's a lot more buyers on the fence. So the fact that the Rancho Mirage, the prices are holding up this good, that's actually a good thing for us sellers if you're watching, and maybe not so good if you're a buyer. But here we go. Let's look at the different market segments so you could see what the different pricing of the high end and the low end are doing in Rancho Mirage. So on the high side, you see homes that are 3 million plus, which there's quite a bit of those in Rancho Mirage. Those are around 70 days on market. And if you look sort of in this lower side, well, actually, right on the median price at around 1.4, they're 28 days on market. And then if you look on the lower side, it goes to 80 days. So it's very different. And that's something that's very interesting about real estate is that even for detached homes, if you're looking at different segments of the market, it's sometimes in the lower end segments, you could be getting better deals. And then sometimes in the higher end segments, you could be like right now in Rancho Mirage, some of these big estates, they've been sitting for 4 or 5 months. And you could go in and get yourself a really good deal. So I hope this helped you. At the end of the day, the how you get a deal in real estate is on the purchase, okay? It's on the buy side. If you don't purchase a home at the best price you possibly can, it doesn't really matter how much money you put in, how long you wait, how many market cycles we go through. If you bought I've seen it happens where I'll see a home that was bought in 2007 or 8, before the whole global recession, the whole subprime mortgage mess. And they bought in 2007, 2008 at a really high price. And I saw a home like last week in Rancho Mirage where they're like barely even breaking even. Like they're probably going to lose some money once all the fees and stuff are involved because they just bought at such a bad price. With any market, I believe that you create the opportunities when you get creative with your offers, the way you put your offer together, which I could help you with. But by just submitting offers on, you submit an offer on this property, maybe the seller's not realistic. You go to the next property and we do that until we get you a good deal. But sometimes it takes a little work. So, when you work with a realtor like me, shameless plug, my contact information's down below. Please reach out to work with me to set sell or buy, because I could come up with the right strategy for you for whatever you're looking to do. If you're wanting to buy an estate or a condo, and we could get you the best deal possible. Okay, so if you want to learn more about Rancho Mirage, check out this playlist right there, and thank you for watching.